Hello everyone, welcome to the Stitch n Buffs YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. So if you're new to Stitch n Buffs or new to the channel, welcome. My name is Abby. Me and my friend Sam run the Stitch n Buffs YouTube and Etsy shop. Go check us out. But we were gonna make a video of a little sewing challenge. So Sam does more hand embroidery and I do cross stitching. So we were gonna do a video that documented us doing a little stitching challenge to the Elf movie. So we had to take the quote that said, we elves like to stick to 4 main food groups: candy, candy cane, candy corns, and syrup. We were both going to take 1 week to go do this challenge, stitch it, and put the final results on a poll on Instagram. But our schedules got crazy. We did not get much time to actually film together. So I just documented this as more of a vlog. We did put it up on Instagram as a poll and did the whole challenge, but this is going to be more of a vlog of me developing the pattern, giving you a few Winstitch tips to developing cross stitch patterns, and then showing you my final results. So enjoy. Hey everyone, Abby here. So we are late on this challenge. I have procrastinated so much. Sam and I had this idea the previous Friday. It's now Wednesday. We said, let's give each other a week. We'll have plenty of time. We're stitching kind of small things, so that should be totally easy. Okay, well, I did not do anything until now. It's Wednesday. So I currently have 2 days to do this. So we are going to make the pattern and sprint through the stitching. We're still okay, I think, because I have today and tomorrow to stitch, and like I said, I don't think my pattern is going to be like too complex, so I should be able to get it done just fine, but we will see. So I want to explain to you my idea a little bit. So as you know, we're doing the elf theme with the 4 food groups. Now, what I've seen a lot of online is the pyramid that like splits it up with the 4 food groups. That's a very common one. There's a lot of elf shirts that are like that are similar. I like those, but there's 4 items. It's candy, candy canes, candy corn, and syrup, I think are the 4. I've done multiple minimalism patterns is what they're labeled as on our Etsy shop. So a few of them are like Christmas tree. So I had 4 Christmas tree, like little simple patterns with geometric designs in them. And then when I did succulents, 4 succulents. So I want to follow the same pattern and do 4 candies, so like the candy, candy cane, candy corn, and syrup, all in a line, and have the quote above and below. Now the quote, I think I'm just gonna do back stitching on, so it's not like really thick cross stitching letters, so really the minimalist candy can be like the main focus of it. So I have ideas, and now I just need to actually make the pattern. So I'm gonna go into Winstitch and create this pattern, and I will take you guys along to create the pattern. Oh, I also want to show you the hoop size we're doing and the Aida color, because I think it's going to be a little more Christmassy than the typical white. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I found them. So this is the hoop. This is old Aida that I'm probably not going to use, so I'm going to take that out, but this is the size of the hoop. I think this is like a 6-inch. I can definitely make something that's this big, like just a few 4 little candy things in like 2 days. And then this is the Aida color I'm actually going to use. It's off-white and a little bit darker. I did my fall pumpkin truck on this, but I just feel like it's more festive, a little more Christmassy than just white. So I don't know how it's going to look with the candies, but this is what I'm going to use. Okay, so I am now on Winstitch. I'm going to first set my dimensions of the actual hoop and like the design area and stuff. So I'm just doing a square, and it's gonna be 6 inches, which is our hoop size, and 14 Aida. It's wondering how many stitches I need to have it be across. So 14 Aida times 6 inches is 72, I think. Let me just take a guess and it'll tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, it's already defaulted to 6 inches. That was dumb. Okay, so I'm gonna do 6 inches, and it shows different cloth colors on Winstitch. So let me show you. It can do the chart width, the height. It's auto set to 6 inches. Then it can give you the option for like white Aida or a little bit off white. There's like a beige here. I'm gonna choose this one because it's the closest to my actual Aida here. So it's gonna create this default design area. So now I need to choose some colors. So we need, let's think about the colors that we need. So we have a candy, that can be like pretty much any color, but I want it to look Christmassy. And there's actually like a great DMC palette or a few DMC colors that always come up that are actually called like Christmas Red and Christmas Green. So Christmas Green is $6.99. Christmas Red Bright is color 666, so not so good, but I'm still gonna use it. So we know red and green, and then we have a candy corn. So the only good yellow, like bright yellow I found, because I tried to search yellow all the time as I'm making these patterns for our Etsy shop, the best yellow is called lemon. Don't search yellow on DMC threads if you need an actual bright yellow. All of them are kind of muted, it seems like. Use lemon, pro tip. Okay, so that's for the middle, the candy corn, and then we need orange. So let's search for orange. I think I'm gonna go with just like a burnt orange. It's DMC 947. There's like 2 burnt oranges in DMC threads. There's a 608 and a 947. I don't know if they're different at all. I'm gonna add both to my palette and just see, you know, how I'm feeling about it. Okay, so let's recap what the actual thing is. So it's candy cane, that's just red and white, candy corn, and syrup. So we're gonna need something for syrup. So there's this dark brown already in the palette. I think I'm just gonna go with brown medium. It's DMC 433. That should give us a good syrup bottle, and then I'm gonna do just a red label on that, and then I think I'm gonna do the candy green because I want red and green in there, and the candy cane's already red. So I think I'm gonna do green candy, obviously red and white candy cane, the colors of the candy corn, and then brown and red maple syrup. So I think I got my colors set up and ready to go. I'll show you a pro tip. So it defaults to this palette over to the left. I did not choose any of these colors except for these bottom ones from Christmas Green to brown medium. Those are the ones I chose. Once I actually start designing my design over here, there's this cool hack to actually reduce your palette. You can say remove all unused threads from the palette, and that will only keep the ones that you've used. So that is very handy as you're making these patterns. So I'm gonna start making the first cut at my design here, and we will see how this goes. Okay, so one thing to note, I don't know how to space these out because it is such a small area that I need it to be like recognizable as to what it is. So I need to make these things big enough, but if I make them too big, then the spacing is going to be really weird, and I don't want that. So I don't really know how that's going to go. The other problem I'm having is this is my candy so far. I just did a circle shape. You can insert shapes up here. So I did a circle and then 2 triangles, and I think it relatively looks like candy, but I want it to be like 45 degrees, not just like straight up and down like this. And I don't know how to rotate it. Like the only options are rotating it 90 degrees or 180 degrees, not like on a 45-degree axis. So I'm struggling. I may have to try to like do that myself or just leave it up and down. I don't know if people notice, because if I go this way again, I don't think there's gonna be enough room. So it's a little bit harder than I thought, but it'll be okay. Let's get back to work. I'll deal with the candy later. Let's just continue on to the candy cane. Okay, I think I got a pretty good candy cane, but I will show you my dilemma. All right, so this is my candy cane. Looks decent. Now, the confusing part is that some of the edges are white, and so I know that I have different colored Aida, so it'll probably be okay, but I'm wondering if I should outline this in black just so it's a little bit more obvious. But if I do outline it in black, then it could look weird that it's like a pixelated candy cane more, you know, it could emphasize that instead of like being a candy cane. So I don't exactly know what to do there, but I might have to just backstitch an outline later tonight. Depending on how it looks, we will see. So I only have 2 left, a candy corn, which I might have the same exact problem with because the top of it is white, and then syrup. And syrup is definitely, I think, gonna be the hardest one. So pray for me. Okay, so ignore the right side of the candy corn. I think this side looks relatively okay. So I'm just gonna mirror that and layer it on. So I'll show you how I do that really quick. So this, we can just hit select. Just grab the half that looks okay. Flip this area left, right. Okay, now I can just put it right here. Let's make sure it's aligned here. And just hit click. Okay, I hate it. That is way too thick. Okay, back to the drawing board on the candy corn. I'll let you know how it goes. I think this is like a little bit better. So it looks less fat. It wasn't actually that catastrophic. So I think we're okay. On to the syrup. There is the syrup. So I think I'm done with the pattern. Let me show you the stitch view really quick. So in WinStitch, if you hit this little button or hit F6, it'll show it as the stitched view. So this is what it will actually look like once it's on my Aida. So I think I'm pretty happy with it. It's not as like color cohesive as I necessarily would have liked, but that's hard to do. So I think I'm good with this, but I need to add the words. So I'm just gonna hit this little button up here and do a black thread. So we'll do that. And I'm gonna write the words, which I need to actually look up the quote, but I wanna put it above and below. Okay, so that was me developing the pattern and stitching, and I have now the final result for you guys to show you, and I actually really like this. So this is my final design, my final product. The back is trash, but I think it turned out so cute. I absolutely love it. This is available on our Etsy shop, and I hope so many people make it for Christmas. It's so cute as a little fun decoration, especially if you like the movie Elf. So I know this was more of a vlog and not so much of the challenge component, but we are doing another challenge. We're doing a Christmas story themed one. I think I might do the leg lamp. So we'll be making an actual full video about that one, documenting both of our processes, and then going and putting it on our Instagram polls to decide a winner. So go check us out on Instagram at Stitch and Buffs, like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and check out our Etsy store, especially if you want a little cute elf design. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.